Core omega needs. The omega is both beneath and outside of the AB hierarchy, and generally cannot enter that hierarchy. There is a lack of sense of agency, and a lack of sense that they have any control over their life or behavior. Um, because of that ultimately low status, there's a feeling of having nothing to lose, often a feeling of hopelessness and goallessness. What the omega has, because of those, that no other social role has, is actual freedom. Now, you say to yourself, wait, everyone has freedom in modern times, or, we live in the first world and there isn't slavery in technical terms for the most part in the first world. A freedom that comes from no obligation, no one expecting things of you, and if people do not see you as capable of upholding the social contract or controlling yourself in public, then you can say and do things others can't say. You can do things others can't do without consequence. Things that would get betas more conflict than they want and more consequence than they want. Things that would lose alphas their status. Things that would lose sigmas mileage on the road to their goals. Those are reasons that sigmas and alphas and betas control themselves, in addition to having self-control and feeling embarrassment. They see a reason not to indulge their wildest, most barbaric instincts. There are often in all societies people who live on the periphery and they've lost a bunch of privileges of normal society, but also no one says anything to them about their behavior. Um, Sometimes in some societies that's your very, very old relative who is not respected and is not honored, who can get away with saying absolutely archaic, insane things. Um, Things that if somebody under 70 said them, somebody under 50 said them, they'd get a lot of social ostracism or maybe legal action put upon them. But you go, well, that's grandpa, that's grandma for you. Partially because in some societies we forcibly omega our elderly, um, and we don't hold them accountable because we see them as having fallen into a state of inferiority, which is not good. Um, Sometimes this is the mentally ill, sometimes this is the homeless, sometimes this is people with chemical issues, and many, many reasons create uh, that omega state. And that is often the reason, even if they say to themselves, how I wish I could ascend into society and have a beta role, you know, because there's so much conformity required. If think about it, conformity you haven't even considered that enables you to keep your house and your car and your job, and it's the fact that you will put pants on. It's the fact that you will shower. It's the fact that you will watch your language at work. If you not only lost the desire and possibly the ability to do those things, you would no longer have some of those things because they require willingness to give up freedom for self-control to accomplish what you want to accomplish. And that key omega freedom is something that virtually no omega will give up, which is why sometimes that there are people that have fallen into hard times that want out, and sometimes the people that fall into hard times that are fine with it, or rather, finds the wrong word. They may complain, because that's another aspect of the Omega, is constant sense of protest of their situation, that you willingly listen to because, you know, you see them as unable to do anything about it, but you don't have any expectation that they could correct their behavior or alter their situation. So the core Omega need is freedom, but in that sense of, I want freedom more than I want societal privileges, more than I want goals, more than I want autonomy. Please like and subscribe.